strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away.
Well, good evening, Sumter School District boys and girls, and welcome to another evening of Reading with the Superintendent. As you can see, we have two special guests who've joined us. One is the dancing Felicia, but the one who's going to read with us is Deputy Gonzales. Well, hola, Deputy Gonzales. How are you?
Hola, buenas tardes. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. I'm so excited to have you with us because this will be our second time actually reading with someone from the deputy's office, so from the sheriff's office. So why don't you share a little bit about yourself and what you do and get them comfortable with those who are going to read to them this evening.
All right, well, my name is Cynthia Gonzales, and I'm one of the many deputies that work here at the Sumter County Sheriff's Office. I'm originally from Texas, but I've called Sumter my home for over 28 years. I'm married, have 4 kids, and I'm very excited to be here with you today to read a book.
Well, you know, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to read with us, and this is just one of the many hats that you wear as a deputy. One is to protect and serve, the other is to be a role model and just to really support us in the work. And so I thank you for that and what you do each and every day. But
you're welcome, thank you.
I can't wait until we begin to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And have you ever seen a caterpillar before?
I have.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of caterpillars. Actually, I've seen them like when it rains, and sometimes, maybe that's not the only time, but I see them sometimes during the rain. And I mean, yeah, we'll learn a little bit more about the caterpillars as we begin to read. But I think the most special part about reading tonight is we're going to do 2 things. We're going to read in English, and we're also going to read in Spanish. So by the time we finish reading, our viewers will have extensive vocabulary. They'll know words in English and in Spanish, and maybe, just maybe, I'll give them a take-home test. What do you think?
Maybe. That's a good idea.
So before we begin, I just need to make sure I have everyone's attention. So 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me.
1, 2, all eyes on you.
So Deputy Gonzales, I'm ready to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm excited. I'm excited. This is a very colorful book on the inside. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So, in the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. So,
Al claro de la luna reposa un huevecillo sobre una hoja.
So may I ask you a question before we go to the next page?
Yes.
How do we say moon in Spanish?
Moon is luna in Spanish. Luna.
Okay. How do we say egg?
Egg is huevo.
Okay. And what about leaf?
Leaf is hoja.
Wow.
Hoja.
Those are our new vocabulary words in English and in Spanish. I think I knew 1 of them, maybe 2 of them. I think so. But we're not going to test my Spanish tonight because we have you as the expert. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar.
Un domingo de mañana, apenas salió el sol tibio, del huevo salió una oruga diminuta y muy hambrienta.
So can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
How do we say Sunday in Spanish?
Sunday is domingo.
Domingo. How do we say pop in Spanish?
Pop. That's a good question. Let's see. Pop. That's, I'm not really sure. I don't think there's really a word for Spanish for pop.
Well, I was going to ask, is it a word in Spanish for pop? Unless we call our fathers pop.
Yes, unless you say pop.
Call fathers pop. What's
Mhm.
the word for father in Spanish?
Papa.
Papa. And so that's the only one I can ask a question about. What about tiny?
Tiny, chiquita, or tiny can be two different words. It can be chiquita or pequeña.
Okay. Okay. What's the difference? Is one masculine and the other feminine? Or it just depends on how it's being used?
It just depends on how it's being used.
Okay. And we didn't do this one because since we're talking about the caterpillar, how do we say caterpillar in Spanish?
Caterpillar in Spanish is oruga.
Say that again for us.
Oruga.
So why don't you all try that with Deputy Gonzales one more time?
Oruga.
Very good. Thank you. I can hear them. I can hear them. He started to look for some food.
Enseguida empezó a buscar comida.
On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry.
El lunes comió y atravesó una manzana, pero aún seguía hambrienta.
On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, and he was still hungry.
El martes comió y atravesó 2 peras, pero aún seguía hambrienta.
On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry.
El martes comió y atravesó 3 ciruelas, pero aún seguía hambrienta.
On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry.
El jueves comió y atravesó 4 fresas, pero aún seguía hambrienta.
On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry.
El viernes comió y atravesó 5 naranjas, pero aún seguía hambrienta.
Okay. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache.
El sábado comió y atravesó un bizcocho de chocolate, un helado, un pepinillo, un trozo de queso suizo, una rodaja de salame, una paleta, un pastel de cerezas, una salchicha, un pastelito y una tajada de sandía. Esa noche tuvo un tremendo dolor de estómago.
Yeah, he had a stomach ache.
Mm-hmm.
The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better.
El día siguiente era domingo otra vez. La oruga comió una hermosa hoja bien verde y se sintió mucho mejor.
So Deputy Gonzales, can we go back and do something?
Uh-huh.
I would like, since Monday, the caterpillar ate 1 apple, and then on Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, and then on Wednesday, so I'm going to stop there because I'm going to ask you to do 2 things for our viewers. Would you be so kind as to count in Spanish? 2, how many pieces of fruit did he eat? He ate through 5 oranges. And then Saturday, he ate a mixture of things. So can we count to 5 in Spanish?
Yes. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can we do it one more time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And there's something else I want our viewers to learn.
Uh-huh.
Starting the days of the week, since every day he ate a different fruit. So if we do Monday through Sunday.
We sure can. All right, we'll start with Monday. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, and then Sunday is domingo.
Wow. Can you do it one more time so they can hear it for a second time? Because I know when they hear it a second time, they're going to get it and it's going to stick.
Okay. We'll start with Monday. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo.
I think they have it. I think they have it. I hear them repeating it. So one more thing, because they're so smart, and even though we didn't get up to 10 fruit, can we count one more time and just count from 5 to 10? So starting from 1 to 10 and teaching them how to count from 1
Sure.
to 10 in Spanish?
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Counting 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Love it. I think our students are going to be smarter than ever after this book reading.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Being recorded, they can go back and play it over and over again. I think that's cool. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and we have something happening that's going to be suspenseful after you read it in Spanish.
Ya no tenía hambre, ni era una pequeña oruga. Ahora era una oruga grande y gorda. Construyó una casilla a su alrededor, un capullo, y se encerró en ella. Por más de 2 semanas, un día hizo un agujero en el capullo, empujó un poco para salir y
Uh-oh, what's going to happen? I don't know. What do you think is going to happen? Do you know?
oh, a big surprise.
I think
Something beautiful.
absolutely something beautiful. How do you say beautiful in Spanish?
Bella. Bello or bella.
Okay. That's whether it's a male or female?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He was a beautiful butterfly.
Se encontró convertida en una bellísima mariposa.
Even the way you said it was beautiful. Even the way you said it was beautiful. And I just like the fact that the butterfly is just very, very colorful. Now,
Colorful.
say butterfly in Spanish?
Mariposa.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, this is an excellent book, and it's taught us about the caterpillar. It also taught us that the caterpillar turns into a
Beautiful mariposa.
absolutely. Absolutely. I think we need to make sure that our viewers know how to speak in English and understand Spanish. I think it's beautiful for everyone to have an understanding of a second language. What do you think?
I think so. I think so. I think that would be wonderful. Mhm.
So, may I ask a question that may be a little personal, and you can tell me no if you'd like?
Go ahead.
When you grew up, was Spanish your primary language, or was that the language that was spoken in your house?
It was my primary language. Like I said earlier, I'm from Texas. So Texas is mainly Spanish speaking. So I grew up speaking Spanish first.
Okay.
Well, it was a mixture, but it was more Spanish than English.
So was it difficult for you to learn English?
No, not at all.
So the same way you didn't experience difficulties in learning English, I think it's most important that our viewers, our adults, and our children, and including the superintendent, is proficient or able to communicate with our students who speak Spanish as their first language and they're learning English as their second language. And so it's just the beauty of celebrating and recognizing each other, just like the butterfly.
Very nice. You're right. You're right.
So are there any closing words you'd like to share with our audience?
Just thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this with you all. I enjoyed it very much.
Well, I get so excited when I am going to have another reader with me. I think our viewers like to have other readers with me as they're viewing, but I appreciate it even more so just because you shared your native language and you've taught our children something new. Every day should be filled with learning something new, and learning never stops.
Never.
So thank you, Deputy Gonzales, for your time. Thank you for what you do for our community. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for being a positive role model for our children.
Thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed it very well. Very
I'm
much.
going to say to you, gracias and adios.
Gracias. Hasta luego. Adiós.